Hey guys, so I actually recorded this video last week, but I'd bought a mic to put into my camera, and instead of saying it was in my camera, I said it was in my phone, so I got none of it basically. So today I'm going to do a review on the oh my gosh, Chestnut Spring series, that's what it's called. Just going to get my Fabler so that I can remember, because I'm awful at remembering ratings etc. that I give. So we will start at the beginning. That would be the best place. So number one book, Flawless. I did love this book. I did. It got me into the series. It made me go straight into the next book, and it was a good read. I gave it a 3.5 stars. Why? I can never find I can never seem to find my reviews. Oh, there we go, reviews. Did I write a review on this one, or... Oh, okay, so I only wrote... So I gave it a 3.5, and then I wrote, just as I've finished review, and it said, well, howdy, goddamn, flawless. That's my... You can see the light on the reflection. Awkward. So yeah, I gave it a 3.5. I think it was a great first book of the series to sort of set the scene, the characters, that sort of thing. And yeah, it was good. I think maybe like the tropes aren't, like in this one wasn't fully me, so I wasn't like, oh my god, favourite trope. But yeah, really enjoyed that one. Next one, Heartless. Daddy Cade. Just Daddy Cade. That's all I need to say. I gave this one a 4.5. Again, I haven't wrote a review. I've done reviews, I just haven't added them to my Fable. I've put them on Instagram. But as soon as I finished review on this was, come here, Daddy Cade, in capital letters. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, but yeah. So yeah, few tabs on this one. I did a few tabs on that one too. More so, I got less and less tabs, I think, through, did I? Yeah, the next book. Okay, so yeah, those two. 3.5, 4.5. This book. I did even less tabs, even though this one was a 4-star. That was 4-star? Yeah. So I actually really liked this one. And I see people saying, like, obviously because it's different, he's, you know, I don't know what the word is, he's like, he is hockey, isn't he, in this one? And he goes and plays, yeah, hockey. It's like a little bit different, but it keeps linking back, and I actually really like that, and I really like the story behind their friendship and how it was always a sort of meant to be thing. But yeah, like, he acts like he wants me, but after years of turning me away, he's gonna need to prove it. Like, I think this sort of book is maybe more me. Like, it's a bit more toxic trait, like that he'd just be like, flirt with her but not tell her way he actually feels, blah 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 sort of thing. Like, I think I'm more used to that in real life. Well, not now. Shout out to my boyfriend who treats me like a princess. But yeah, so I actually did really like this one, and I gave it 4 stars. Then Reckless. Theo, you're the man. You are the man. This book, honestly, like, it actually made me feel so much. Like, parts in it when, like, I don't want to spoil anything, so I need to be careful with, like, the words I use here. But the way that this book makes me feel about Theo in one point, to then make me feel a totally different way. Like, there's one, I don't know, I won't be able to find it because there's a few, but there is like one line in here, and like, oh my god, it's here. I won't say it because obviously I don't want to ruin it, but I'm just going to reread it. It's like, I'm not going to show you, but it's like the whole page. Oh, just that line in it. I was like, honestly, I felt sick. I just couldn't believe that it was, that was what was happening, that was the truth. And honestly, it just got better and better. And Theo Silva, I just love you. Absolutely love you. So yeah, that was a 5-star from me. Like, that was such a good read. But then that's ruined the next one for me. So Hopeless is the 5th book in the series. And I really thought Bo was going to have like such a good story. And I do like the way that the characters are, like, that they grow throughout, the character growth, the way that they sort of grow together. I do like all of that. It just didn't hit for me. Like, I put this as a 3-star, but it's probably a 2.75. But I do think it could be because Reckless was so good. I feel like if she'd done Bo's story maybe like 2nd or 3rd, it would have been like better, it would have been more of a hit. But then I know a lot of people loved this book and have said it was their favourite one in the series, so, you know, that's just my opinion on it. Theo just obviously stole the show. So yeah, that's my whole Chestnut Spring series review. And yeah, I'd say the whole series was like a 4. 3.754? 4? No, a 4. This book made it. This book takes it up. Yeah, I loved it. I did actually really love it. It was my first cowboy romance. I've only just really started reading romances, and I think this was the perfect one to get me into it, basically. So yeah, that was my wrap-up review on the Chestnut Spring series. Also, I'm going to do a review on another 2 books. So I don't think I've actually read Yeah, no, I didn't. So these books, I started reading Flawless. When did I read it? Doesn't tell me. It says 3 weeks ago. So these are my, let's say, June books. I think I started them in June. So I read those. And then my next, where are we? My next June read, oh gosh, is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I was going to say this was my first Emily Henry book, but then I remembered that I read Happy Place, but like I wasn't really a romance girly when I read it, so I can't remember anything about it apart from pretty much the blurb. So yeah, this book, I did actually really enjoy it. I gave it a 3.75, I want to say. 1 second. Yeah, 3.75. I like the way that it was described. I like the way that Emily Henry writes in this book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. For a romance, it wasn't too like do you know what I mean? There was a lot in it that I was like, oh, like that's nice, or oh, that's cute. It wasn't too much lovey-dovey. I wasn't, like I said, wanting to throw up because it was too much. I think it all was set out perfectly, really. And I gave it a 3.75 because I just didn't feel like it was even like a 4. But I did really enjoy it. It was just like an easy read, like it's a summer read, 100%. And yeah, so that one was very high up on my summer TBR, and I've read that one. That was really good. And then yesterday, so I kind of wanted to go into something a little bit different, because obviously I read the whole Chestnut Spring series, which is like romance, then beach read, and I wanted like a thriller. Ooh. And I didn't really know what to go for, and then I remembered that I had this, and this was on my TBR trolley, so I read Incidents Around the House, and the first 2 lines on the back of this book just had me hooked. Like, I really enjoyed this. I actually haven't rated this yet because I just don't know what to rate it. I'm just going on my Fable now. Yeah, no, I still haven't. Didn't think I had. It was so good, but I still need a few days to like think about the rating because it creeped me out. I did audiobook this as well, so I read it whilst the audio was on, and because the audio makes it sound, so it's from the perspective, is that the word? Anyway, of an 8-year-old. And oh gosh, I'm yawning. And on the audio, they sound like an 8-year-old girl. So it just made it so much creepier for me. Like, it was freaky. Like, it was freaky, but it was so good. And probably I'm going to give it a 4 star. It didn't give me that enough to be a 5 star. But what did I say, 4? Or what did I say? maybe 4.25. I don't know. I think maybe a 4, because if I didn't listen to the audio book, it wouldn't have been as good, I don't think. Because the audiobook obviously gave me that insight to the little girl speaking it. So yeah, I'm a 4. We're going to go with a 4. I'm going to change my fable in a minute. I rated this a 4. And yeah, that's my June so far. And I've actually had really good reads in June. So I'm doing well. I've got a lot of books on my summer TBR. And I don't know whether to start one of those or go on to another thriller that I'm wanting to read. So yeah, I'm gonna do maybe a little poll to see on Instagram what people suggest, or I might just read a thriller, get one out of the way. Thrillers are always really quick, I find. Like, if you want a book to just get it through, I find thrillers are really good for that. Obviously it's the 27th of June today, so I've got, 4 days left? 5 days? 4 days left? Hopefully to get a couple of reads in, because I actually only think they're the ones that I've read this month. So I'm only on 7 books, which isn't a lot considering I'd read the first 4 for the first 4 days-ish. I've got to have read more than that this month, actually. I'm just yapping now. No, I haven't. Oh, I finished Full Brutal at the beginning of this month as well. I finished that on the 2nd of June, and that was okay. I gave that 3 stars, the Full Brutal. That's the cover, if you want to give it a go. But yeah, I gave it a 3 star. If I'm being honest, I can't really remember what happened in it. I remember hoping it was going to be like... oh, yes I do. Yes I do. So it's basically about a teenager that seduces her teacher. And like, the way she described... Basically, she's tapped. But I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is. But then people might think I'm really weird for saying that, because it is actually quite messed up. But yeah, Full Brutal, if you're into that sort of thing, I would say definitely worth a read. I don't think it is on Kindle Unlimited. I think I bought it and read it on there. And yeah, that is my June reviews so far. I will probably post this and then maybe do like the last week into July's, or post just a separate little video into like what I read for the rest of June. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I love pretending that I'm an influencer.